answered a call from my own number. I wish I hadn't. Because whatever was on the other end, it knew things no one should know, things I'd never said out loud. Not once. My name is Jake. I was 31. Lived alone in a one-bedroom in Raleigh, North Carolina. Remote job. Software company. Never had people over. It was a Tuesday in October, late, maybe 11:45. I was on the couch, laptop open, half watching a show I'd already seen 3 times. My phone was on the coffee table, screen down. It rang. I flipped it over. The number on screen was mine, my exact number, area code and everything. I figured spam, spoofed call, let it ring out, set the phone back down, went back to my show. Then it rang again. It rang. Same number. My number. I stared at it for a second. Something in my gut said, "Don't." I answered anyway. Silence. Not a deadline. Not static. The kind of silence that has weight to it. The kind you feel in your chest. Then I heard breathing. Slow, measured, calm, and I recognized it immediately. It was mine. My exact rhythm. My exact depth. The way I breathe when I'm sitting still. I held my breath to check. The breathing on the line kept going, patient, like it had all the time in the world. Then it spoke. My voice. Not a recording, not a distortion. My voice, exactly. The way I hear myself in a video, I hate watching. It said, "Don't get up." I hadn't been about to get up, but I had been thinking about it. My battery was at 11%. I needed the charger from the bedroom. That thought had just crossed my mind, literally 1 second before. It knew. Before I moved, before I spoke, before I decided anything, it already knew. Then it said, "The show on your screen. Season 2, Episode 4, January. You had a cold. You were eating cereal at midnight and you cried a little at the end. You thought no one would ever know that." I stopped breathing. That specific, embarrassing, private moment. I hadn't told a single person. There was nothing to tell. It was nothing. It happened alone in my apartment at midnight, and it knew. My voice, my memory, my private, invisible, unspeakable moment, coming out of a stranger's mouth. I looked around the apartment, kitchen, dark, hallway, dark, bedroom door, open. I always sleep with it closed, always, without exception. I hadn't been in the bedroom since morning. The voice said, "You noticed the door." Just that. No explanation, no threat, like it was confirming something, like it was checking a box. I looked around for cameras, hidden cameras, some prank setup. "Stop looking," it said. "There aren't any. There don't need to be." My voice, saying that, flat, calm, like it wasn't frightening at all, like it had said it before, many times, to many versions of me. That was the part that broke me a little. Not the words, the tone. It wasn't trying to scare me. It was just done waiting. I asked what it wanted. Nothing. Long silence. Like it was deciding how much to tell me. Then, "Do you remember when you were 8 years old? The thing you did that you've never told anyone? Not your parents, not a therapist, not a single person in your entire life." My stomach dropped. Because yes, There is a thing like that. Everyone has something like that. But mine, I hadn't thought about it in years. Buried it so deep I'd almost convinced myself it wasn't real. It started describing it. I'm not going to repeat what it said. I can't. But it was right. Every detail. Exactly right. I said stop. It stopped. I was shaking, full body, couldn't control it. I said, "What are you?" "I'm the part of you that was always watching," it said. "Every room, every thought, every moment you thought was private. I've been collecting it." I wanted to hang up. My thumb was on the button. "If you hang up," it said, "I'll still be here." "I'm not in the phone, Jake." I didn't hang up. I don't know why. I just couldn't. I looked at the bedroom door. There was something in it. I know how that sounds. But it wasn't a person. It wasn't a shadow. It was something else. Like the air in the doorframe was slightly different. Thicker. Darker than dark. Like the space itself had changed shape. The voice said, "Don't look at the door, Jake. You're not supposed to see me yet." Yet, that word. Not at all. Not never. Yet. I closed my eyes. Sat completely still. Phone pressed to my ear. Hands shaking so bad I could hear the case rattling. And then the breathing came back, on the line. Mine. Slow. But this time, it was coming from two places. From the phone. And from right behind me. The call dropped. Phone screen lit up. Still said, "Call in progress. 14 minutes, 23 seconds. I did not turn around. I sat there with my eyes closed until the room got light. I don't know how long that took. I don't remember that night ending. I called my carrier the next morning. No record of any call. Nothing in the system. But it was still in my log. 14 minutes and 23 seconds. My number to my number. I moved out 2 weeks later. New city. New number. That was 8 months ago. I never answer unknown calls anymore. But sometimes, late at night, my new phone rings. My new number on the screen. I never pick up, but I wonder, does it already know that I won't?